Hi, you are welcome in Arduino Learning a lecture. Today we will learn about if-else conditions with the help of an activity. So let's start this video. To perform activity, just we need to move in Proteus software as earlier activity we have performed on that. So open Proteus software. Here just you have to choose some components like Arduino, LED and switch. So move on component mode, and here you have to just click on devices option and search for Arduino. As you can see here, Arduino boards are available in the series, so you can choose. Just you have to choose Arduino TEP. I have already added in my list, so you have to add Arduino Uno, LED Aqua and a switch. After that, just click on Arduino and drop in the workspace. Now connect LED with any of the pin of Arduino. Suppose I am connecting this LED on pin number 8. So our LED is connected on pin number 8, and other end of the LED you have to connect with the ground. So we have to move on terminal modes. Here you will get an options for power. So we have to choose here ground, and now connect the wire with the ground. Other end of the LED should be connected to the ground. Now again move to the devices list and choose here for switch. We have placed switch, so you can connect switch at any pin of the Arduino. So we will connect the switch on pin number 3. So we have connected the pin number 3 with the help of switch to ground. Other end of the switch should be connected with the ground. So connection for our activity is completed now. Let's make it zoom in, that's why you can see it clearly. Okay, now it's turn to program our Arduino. To program our Arduino, we need a software Arduino IDE. So just open Arduino IDE software. Yes, this is the Arduino IDE software. This software is dedicated for Arduino family to program that. So here we will write a code for that. What we have to do in my code, just I want a condition when I press the switch, LED should be turned on. When I release the switch, LED should be turned off. So this is the condition. So we will use here if else conditions. So right, first of all we will create a variable for our LED. We will create integer type variable LED, and we have connected the LED on pin number 8. So we will just write here, we need to mention the pin at which you have connected the LED. So I have connected on pin number 8, that's why I have mentioned 8. On which pin you are connecting your LED, you should mention your pin here, whatever the pin may be. Next, now we will move in void setup function. As we have discussed earlier, in the void setup function, just we configure our pins of Arduino, for which purpose we have used our pins of Arduino. So here just we need to configure that pins. So with the help of some keywords, pin mode, we will just configure our pin. So LED we have used for output, so we will configure here pin number 8 as output pin. With the help of pin mode keyword, just we will configure the pin. Here all letters should be small except M. M should be capital. If you will change any of the letter in this keyword, then it will not accept and it will throw an error while compilation or upload. So now we have created a variable for pin number 8, that is LED. So we will just write here LED, and pin number 8, as we have discussed, this is output pin, so we will write here output. Output should be in capital letters. If we will write any of these letters in small, then it will not recognize and it will throw an error. Okay, so keep in mind. Now just we have to declare a pin configuration for pin number 3. As you can see in Proteus software, I have connected switch on pin number 3. So the pin number 3 is input for your Arduino. When we press this switch, so it will behave like input. So the pin number 3 we have to configure in Arduino IDE software as input pin. So we will write here 3. Here we will discuss about a new keyword for Arduino, that is input underscore pull up. What this function will do? This is a keyword in your Arduino which just will monitor your pin number 3. By default, it will make pin number 3 high, and just it will keep monitoring pin number 3 whether it is connected with ground or not. If we will connect pin number 3 with ground, so Arduino will come to know that you have just connected the ground, and it will just make the pin number 3 at 0 voltage. So you can just put an activity on pin number 3 when the pin number 3 become 0. So what should be performed in your code? So I think you got the point. So just keep in mind, input pull up function is just for you monitoring pin number 3. Whatever the pin you are using as input pull up, you can mention here. So input pull up is a function which by default make the pin number whatever you have mentioned high, and what activity should be performed when it's become low, means when the you configured pin just you will connect with ground, so it will just change state. So you can define an activity for changing states. Further, the void setup function is completed. Now we will just move in void loop function. So this is void loop function. Now we will discuss about if else condition. Here what is the activity theme? Just we want when the pin number 3 become low. Meanwhile, our LED should be turned on. So we will just define a condition for that with the help of if condition. So we will write just if here digital read keyword is in your Arduino IDE software. What the digital read keyword do? Just it will, with the help of this keyword, just we will monitor pin number 3. It will read your pin number 3 as a digital signal, whether it is high or low. So with the help of this keyword, just our Arduino come to know that what activity is going on the pin number 3. So as we have discussed earlier, by default the pin number, with the help of input pull-up function, by default pin number 3 will become high. So when we will connect the pin number 3 with ground, so it will just become low. So here we have to mention low. Now if condition is completed, in the body of if we have to write what activity should be performed when the pin number 3 become low. Means when the switch is pressed, then what activity should be performed. So here we need to mention that with the help of digital write, as we have discussed earlier, digital write, what it will do in your Arduino, with the help of digital write, we will just turn on LED. Digital write will just write the pin of LED whether low or off, low or high. So when we will, it will just write a digital signal on your pin number 8. Whatever the pin you are using, just it will write a digital signal on that. So as we have discussed, what is digital signal? Digital signal is just whether it is off or on. So with the help of digital write, we will make just LED pin high. We have defined the condition for pin number 3. If it will be low, then our LED should be high. Okay, now just we need to tell here what activity should be performed when the switch is not pressed. So for that, what we have to do here, with the help of else, as the word reflects, else means except desired condition. If not the condition is satisfying, then what we have to do? So with the help of else, just we will write here, if switch is not pressed, then what activity should be performed? Just we want that LED should be low. So we will just write a command for that. As you have seen here, in the while loop, if condition is written and else condition is also written. Let me explain once again. Just we have make LED on the pin number 8. We have created an integer type variable LED for pin number 8, and just in the while setup function we have made the LED variable as output. When we will define here LED, then it will just move on pin number 8. Means if we are talking regarding LED variable, at the same time we are just talking about pin number 8. Okay, so pin number 8 is output pin here. Next pin mode 3. Pin mode 3 we have used as input pin, so we will just here define input pull up. Now in while loop, just we will give condition for that. If pin number 3 become low, as we have discussed, input pull up just will make your pin number by default high, and just we have to make low if any activity we want to perform on stage changing. So when the switch will pressed, so pin number 3 will become low, and meanwhile the digital write signal will write your LED as high. If this condition is not satisfying, then just we will define another condition with the help of else. So we have written here else. In the body of else, what should be the activity when switch is not pressed? So LED should be low. So we have declared here. Now it's turn to create hex file. So you have to go on the file option and on preferences. So here you will be able to see show verbose output during compilation upload. So here these two options should be ticked. After that just press OK and just compile your code. Wait until compilation. So compilation is successful. Here you can see done compiling. So just scroll up your output messages and search for hex file created. Here you can see hex file is created. Just you have to move on mentioned path. In my PC, the build or hex file you can say is in this path. So in your PC it may be different path. So just you have to see this path in your generated hex file. Okay, so now you have to move on Proteus software. Just we want to upload the code, so you have to just double click on Arduino board, and here a new pop-up you will get. So here what you have to do, here you will get an option program file. So here you have to choose the hex file created in your Arduino IDE software. So choose on the folder option, and you will need to choose the path created for hex file. So in my PC it is created in Windows C users. Just I have to see whether what is the build number. So it is ending with 797. So we have to choose that only. Here you can see your hex file is created. So you have to choose this and press OK. So the code has been uploaded in your Arduino board. So it's turn to check it. So what we will do, just you have to simulate your project. So just click on the run button. As you can see, code is running successfully. Now it's turn to press the switch. As you can see, when we press the switch, LED has become on. Now when we release the switch, LED is turned off. So let's make it zoom in, that's why you can see it very clearly. Let's perform the activity once again. Let's press the switch. Okay, when the switch is pressed, you can see LED is turned on. Now release the switch. What activity is performing? LED is turned off. So our activity is completed now. So what is the outcome of this video? Just I want to deliver a concept of if and else. So you can make any activity with the help of if and else condition. So the video is completed. Thank you.